Good morning, folks. How are you doing? This is Ken McGowan, getting ready to play some more of The Room 3, because it has been the last week has been nuts in itself, and if the last couple hours here did not just cap it off, so I need some time to relax this morning. Oh man, we'll talk more about that. Let's get the game going. So I thought I'd jump in this morning and go ahead and play a little bit and see if I could work out where I was stuck last night. And it didn't take more than 30 seconds for whatever reason to come in here. Or one of these. Yeah, you can see I've already undone one of the switches here. Are there switches on that side? No. I swear I saw these before. I think I was focusing on this, and so I missed the ones at the edge. Let's go ahead and flip that open. No, I guess we have to zoom in more. Oh, man. Not that this helps at all. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, I can't do that. So, do those only go that way? Do I have to reset? Oh, yeah, you have to reset. Kind of a Tower of Hanoi sort of problem. So, interesting. We gotta swap them around. So we can have that go there and that go there. Is that gonna move it one or two, though? I don't know if they all... Well, we'll find out. Okay. We don't want to do that. Ugh. Cool. Oh, finally! We got our first piece for that electrical board. Let's go plop that in there. So, I am not... Let me put it this way. Let's talk about the work thing, just so I can talk it out here, honestly. This is something everyone can relate to at some point, right? No one's perfect. I normally beat the crap out of myself for making mistakes. Like, even little ones. I'm told this by folks I work with, that I worry maybe just a little too much about some of this stuff. There we go. Okay. But today was a doozy. I'm not going to, given the nature of my work, I'm not going to talk about the details of what happened. But let's just say that it wasn't a small thing. Now, what were the consequences? The consequences were almost nothing. It was a, could it have been a problem? Well, heck yeah. Absolutely. Which piece is moving now? That's moving. Okay. Which is turning that, which is... Is that moving? Oh, it is. Okay, it's hard to see. So nothing actually went wrong. It's just that something could have gone very wrong. That's kind of what I figured you'd have to do there. And there's our first bit of material we use. Keep your fingers away. I don't know why these are still here. I don't know that's about... I don't know if we're going to use this anymore since it didn't actually... I thought it might leave the hook available so we could use it to pick something else up or something, but maybe not. Alright, well we have some material that we can smelt. Anyway, small consequence, big risk, and just the fact that it happened at all is killing me. Like, my nerves will not let go. I'm going to be going in Monday morning, head down, tail between my legs. You know, it just sucks. And I'm going to go look at one of these again. I'm going to start at the base of the pyramid. That just seems reasonable. It could go either way, right? I mean, but I guess this is the first one that opened. We'll take a look at this. And again, it's triple bar O, that cross-legged thing. Whoops. All the way out. There we go. Is that the right shape? That is the right shape. Yeah, like right now, I'm already going like, pay attention to details. And one of the other things about this morning, just to be clear, is that I actually took some care to reach out to the other people involved and said, okay, here I go. I'm doing this thing. And unfortunately, and I'm not, this is still me because I didn't wait for confirmation. I didn't wait for someone to come back and say, gotcha, you're doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, go ahead. I'm like, I'm doing this thing. And I waited and I waited. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, people, it's a Saturday. None of us want to be here anyway. People aren't maybe feeling very communicative. So I went ahead and did the thing. And there was a mistake in it. So, I mean, oh right, the bellows. We gotta get over here. And don't get me wrong, you know, it's, you know, there's, yeah, there we go. Yep, that's kind of what I pictured. Key created in the forge. Awesome. Did I put any special marks on it? I'm looking at it like there might be something there that I didn't put there. So there was a number of things, but again, you know, yeah. And what made it worse is that, yeah, some of the folks who were involved weren't communicative afterwards. Like, once it had happened, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. We're supposed to do what? Is that moving something down here? What does that sound? I gotta put my headphone on all the way. What in the world is that sound? I'm not sure if that sound is supposed to be a hint or what. Anyway, so long story short, yeah, lots and lots of careful planning on my part, except for one crucial detail. Like, I'm working late into the evening yesterday, verifying that everything works just so. All that effort to get everything ready. Um, making additional preparations so that things would go well this morning. And then the fact that I did not wake up when I was supposed to either. I mean, there's another thing. I have always had major issues waking up when I want to. Sometimes it works. I've gone through periods where, hey, everything's mostly good and all that. And then there's times like this where I can wake up, like, I can even be talking to people and not be conscious. And then that's it. As soon as, like, it all takes is half a second and I'm out again. No amount of noise, alarms, nothing seems to do it. So I was late to the party this morning too, on top of also screwing up. So I'm telling you, I am starting off the weekend in absolute crap mode. So I was late. I goofed. There are no consequences. Everything's good now. Everyone's actually very gracious. It's all good. Everyone's happy. We got the thing done. Because again, I prepped. I did a lot of extra prep. Anyway, I think that's probably enough about that. Like I said, I gotta talk through it. Feeling like trash about it. So I can hear like there are chains and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. You can move that little switch left and right, and it makes swooshing noises, and you can hear chains rattling, but I don't actually see anything else going on. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I think part of the trick here with this one... Oh, I've still got it. I thought it was going to still be in the lock. So we have this bit of metal still, right? Oh, I need to go back and read the next one. We can take that key, melt it down, and then do this one. This is tuning fork, double bar. Okay. One more back. So there are some folks very high up in our organization, I'll say, that will point out that, when they are doing postmortems on things, because things happen, right? And so they've been very quick to say, okay, well, here's my major flub. Top that. Which is nice, that this organization is not about blame. That's great. I have plenty for myself, though. Like, that does not let me off the hook at all. But yeah, I'll just admit, too, that it just kills me that I went through so much care and caution to have everything just so, everything's set, and then for something like that to happen. So... that is all about that, though. Added to that, I did not get my typewriter last night. I was so bummed. Like, I don't feel all that terrible about it, because it was more of a find than that I've been looking, something where it's like I've been looking for this for a long time. Oh, there's no keyhole that time. That goes up, but that's... now what? Yeah, anyway, just cram it in this. I'm going to take it in my fist and just ram it through and pretend there's a keyhole there. So, okay, apparently we can't just move on. We're still focused on this one. sound is killing me, man. What is it? It's nothing with you. It's not like the lights are moving or something. That's not powered up yet, so it's not that. But anyway, yeah, so the typewriter I was looking for was this Russian Cyrillic, really nice looking machine. And I don't actually speak Russian. Let's just get that out of the way. However, I tried to learn on my own because I thought that was a thing when I was in high school. So I can actually, I know some of the basic pronunciation of Cyrillic. I spend, instead of playing little block explosion games or word games on my phone, I use Duolingo, and so I've been learning, expanding the little bit of Japanese I know, and recently picked up Russian. And it's a lot of fun for me. It's still brain work. It can be tough at times, but I really do enjoy it a lot. And going back and learning Russian, where they actually have some of the voice recognition features built in and all that, and learning better how to actually read Cyrillic has been a lot of fun. So the idea of having a typewriter to practice with, and I can't explain it. There's just, for me, there's just kind of a cool factor with that particular language. Just, I mean, language and the culture, and which is why I originally started trying to learn it when I was in high school. All that. I don't know what that is. I thought it was sand, but it's awfully shiny. I think we're done with that. Very curious how we couple these, or if you do couple them. Because otherwise, how do you get that one going? I don't hear that new sound in there. I think that's a new sound. I think that yeah, that's the other thing. Maybe I'm associating that sound. Can't go over there now? Really? I can go here. Now can I go over here? Well, that seems like a bug. It's a little gap in the navigation. There's still nothing to attach there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the typewriter last night, it would have been cool. It looked like a neat machine. But I did what I always say, is how you're supposed to play the game on eBay, which is I decided what I was willing to pay in advance. That's what I bid. Someone else wanted it more. End of story. So it's not like, this is like something I've been waiting for a long time. It was some kind of super rare find, and I somehow got cheated out of it. Nothing of the sort. It was just, it happens. There will be others. It is interesting to me. It feels like I'm seeing an influx of Cyrillic typewriters, which is a really weird thing to say. But it's true. Some of the other groups that I follow, I've seen a couple of Russian machines going around. I don't know, a bunch of them got imported to the U.S. or something. Who knows? It's one of those things too, where sometimes there's a name for this effect, where something is fairly pervasive. It's just not anything you pay attention to, and suddenly it becomes important to you. Maybe it's like, I never really noticed Volkswagen Jettas on the road. You buy Volkswagen Jettas, suddenly they're everywhere. Oh my gosh, you never realized how many people had them. It could be something like that. It could be like I saw one. Now I'm like, oh, that's a thing. And suddenly they're everywhere. That is more likely what's going on. There's definitely new noise, and it's kind of bugging me, only because I'm like, look, what do you want? Like, shush and hiss all you want. If I can't tell where you're coming from, it's not going to help, is it? I guess we'll see if this will still move the rope, right? Nope, not that way down. Oh, okay. Apparently, when I cut the bag, it killed the mechanism. Clunk. Oh. Oh. Well, there you go. I feel really silly. This is like rookie error on my part. Like I said, I'm having a day. I'm all flustered. Let's go around here. So simple. Do those go together at all? No. Alrighty. Where do those go? Here? I don't think so. No. I'm going to melt them down. Say screw it. I don't want to do puzzles anymore. That does not seem interactive. Anyway, there's actually another machine. Not a Russian one, but another nice, kind of a nice find. There are a lot more people bidding on that one. But again, I've got an idea of what I would pay for it. I'll throw in my vote, and if nothing else, I'll drive up the price for the seller. They'll get a little more for, and that's actually so. That's the thing about the one last night. There was only one other bidder, but they had only bid. You know, they had the minimum bid. The seller, for whatever reason, set the reserve bid on that thing to be $1. I'm like, well, heck. So if nothing else, I ticked someone else off because instead of getting it for $1, they ended up paying about 30 times that. $30. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. And based on what I found last night, I'm a little more leery about moving these, like where you place stuff in some of these puzzles, because there was one big delay in playing last night where I got stuck, couldn't figure things out, and it turned out to be just a matter of like not hovering over the correct pixels. Like, you know, there's a very limited range where I had to move something, so I've got to search a little bit more carefully whenever I'm trying to place an object. It's a little touchy sometimes. I'm blanking on what these might be. But maybe I should go back to the pyramid. Maybe there's something really straightforward there I just didn't pay attention to. That doesn't look at all compatible. Yeah. What? Oh, you just take the thing. Okay. Okay. I do not understand this contraption. Yeah? Just start throwing parts at it. What are you? Oh. Cool. Nifty. What is that? What am I supposed to do with you? Oh, back there. Well, that's kind of awkward. Yep. Okay, let's try this. Cool. All right. We're getting there. Get the second one going. Now, is that gonna... Oh, okay. That's the... Looks like it's the other tools. So now can we go in here? And can we get that little piece out of there now? Yeah, that one's moving. It goes up over there. Is there anything that needs to be done here? Can I move that down or anything? So close. Remember what I said? I keep saying about this game that observation pays off. I'm like, oh, we need a belt. And then out of the corner of my eye, like, there's a belt on the floor over there. Cool. Lovely. That is an extra fancy, I would go so far as to say unnecessarily fancy lathe. It's like, not only can you turn objects on this, we will also, we have a little presentation system that'll remove it from the machine and set it in front of you when you're done. Seemed like a good thing to do at the time. Over here. Ooh, one of these. Oh, well, that's cool. Did it do it? Because it looked like I was manipulating the whole the water wheel outside. Oh. That's very interesting. Okay. This is very involved. Huh. Whoa. What the heck? So looking at the mirror surface, there's obviously a little... Oh. Oh! Okay, so what are we actually trying to do? And then those are 2 rotations off. You know, 2. I don't think that's quite it, but I'm gonna... Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. Back just a little bit. Or did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. There we go. Again, super involved. About time. Look at that, we're ready. What? Fort Barbar. Fort. Oh. Really? Oh, what's that on the end? How do we do that? Oh, I see what that is. I gotcha. Okay. See that? That's what that is. Need that on the end for the other keys. Cool. Okay. Well, stick the material in there. Nope. I want to go up here. Up here. Put that in there. Or recast it. Apparently I need to have that in there before I do this piece. Do. It's cool how the same amount of material makes an even bigger key. Slow approach. Oh, bother. This looks involved. Oh. Okay. So, that way. Oh. One of those, huh? Okay, what corner is that on? That's on that corner. Ay, ay. Well, there's only one of those. Like, if I want to line that up with that position, it seems like there's only one way to do it. Apparently not. And if I rotate that around right now... Oh, that's... I thought you had to line them all up at the same time. Okay. That certainly simplifies things. Sort of. Yeah. Hmm. I feel like this should go here. Okay, and then squiggle, arrow, double bar, and then that. Too close. How do I... There we go. Hmm. Okay. No idea. Just we're trying to... Yeah, we're trying to line them all up in there. Wow. All right. Okay. So that only turns the outside one. That turns a couple of them. So now just turn the outside one. Getting closer to being able to work with that robot hand, it looks like. Something about that looks like it might line up with the... just take the whole thing? No? Do those do anything? No. Alright, what do you do? I have no additional parts. Oh, there we go. And is that everything? Or will we have to come back here? Well, we have the one. We have the one piece. Let's do. Yeah, let's do this. And I'm tripping. Okay, that's really weird. So I'm tripping a little bit because I thought we went into a little building. I'm never mind. Okay, weirded me out. Get that last gear engaged. Okay, more stuff to fiddle with. Yay. Alrighty. Let's head over this way now. So I will say last night, writing actually went okay. I didn't write a ton. I don't think I ever write high volume. Very rarely. But I feel like I finally made progress on what I'm currently writing, so that's good. Yeah. Clunk. Yeah. All right. So we have to do some woodworking here to get this together. What is this thing? I don't know what this thing is. Anything else in here? Or do I have to, let's go over to the lathe. Can't zoom in any closer, huh? Well, sure I can. Oh. Gotcha. That's what that's for. We'll keep the nice one. This is fun. That it's a very simple little task, but the idea that they actually have you just doing some basic woodworking stuff, I can't say I've ever seen that in a game. Glad this thing's automated. I would not be able to do it. Look at that, it even knows what to make. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't remember the correct combo. We'll have to do a look. That one I did not commit to memory. It's printed right there. So, Dark Side of the Moon, no squares, and I don't even know what to call that. V for Vendetta. There we go. Dark side of the moon, no squares, V for Vendetta. Cool. Interesting. We've got the thirds. So here it shows the third position. We'll try that one out. Don't know if that's relevant. It's just like, if I don't know if that's the correct setting or if that's just showing the sample. There we go. So like what it showed here was this. There we go. Can't recall. Oh, okay. That's weird. So those are spaced about like they were in the pins in the robot hand. Oh, really? I can't zoom in anymore. So no, that's not it. Okay. All this build up to some of the puzzles, it's always a little, it's not disappointing. It's just like, oh, okay, well, took so much time and then it's done in an instant. You just all, oh, that's right, that's right. Forgot about this. Okay, and then what? All right. Yeah. So what are we supposed to do here? Oh, that. And on that side, just like that. Cool. Multi-key. And there it is. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. This is good. It's therapeutic. Okay, and then again, I can't turn very far here. I back up. There we go. There's still these devices in here that I would love to be able to power up somehow. Oh, hey, I've got the other items back, so maybe there is a way to do this. Kind of weird that they just disappeared from my inventory for a while. Yes, I know the latch is doing it. I will just block it. No. I'll take it out with a key. Nope. Like, come on, that's a very simple mechanism. I should be able to grab it and pull, right? Yeah, I know. Alright, well, like in the other case, maybe just not yet. Here's the thing. If this is meant to... That's kind of interesting. Yeah. If this is meant to just kind of put something out toward the end of the game, it'd be nice if they had some things on here that were more readily suggested that you're building up to it. Like, you know, hey, I have 2 out of the 3 pieces required to do this or something. As opposed to, gosh, I feel like I'm just totally missing out here. I'm just dumb. That's harsh. Not dumb so much as just not always very observant. Oh. That's very interesting. So the reason I'm taking this one is, and what is this? So much going on here. I'm going to head back. There was that table where there was the big, like, it looked kind of like a book of prints or something. And there was a cube in one side. Is that this cube? And then, was it that cube? And then the circle in the other. So I was going to try putting the circle in the other side. The circle, the sphere in the other side. And see if it does something different. See if we get some new stuff. I believe that was in here. I'm going to do that before I put down the next pyramid because I kind of suspect, or is this this is the first one I went to. This is not the right one. Although I just saw something in there I need to go check out too. Where was it? Yeah. Okay, it doesn't let you do anything yet, but yeah, we're missing some hands there. So it's like each room has a puzzle that you might have to take pieces from one room to the other to solve. It's kind of a fun thing. And that box where you can change the shape of that, change the shape of this thing, obviously seems like it might be relevant since you can make lots of stuff out of one thing. Okay. Don't know which room to go into, though. Hopefully this is it. Yeah? Yes. Yep, this is it. Yeah. Just like that. Little thing. Okay, there we go. It's just going to do its thing again. Cool. Oh, that's troubling. Do I not get it back now? I thought I was going to use that to solve multiple things. Oh, pardon me. I have to check my porch. I will be right back. Do the intermission thing. Nice. Got some, ordered some fountain pen supplies earlier this week, and they just showed up. It It looks like a message just showed up on the chat window that didn't show up in... That's weird. Okay, well. There we go. Alright, let's go find a phonograph to do something, use that wax cylinder for. So we're going to, do we record the call here? Is that what we're doing? Maybe I need to go to the other one. Unless, again, this is being finicky about where you put it. Okay. 1795. Still want to remember that. But yeah, I got my first Flex Nib pen. Just a cheap one. Figured it's good to start cheap because without ever having used them, I don't know how much I'm actually going to like it. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Or is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, Flex Nib pen, some ink, bunch of ink samples, cheap brush pen. Trying out different things. That is not the right kind of thing. That isn't working there. So it is the other room. Then why wouldn't it go in there? What else are you going to do with a blank cylinder? And what is that? Just, what is that? Like, okay, we'll stuff that in there. Really? That's... Huh. Strange. Nope. Thought I saw something down there. I got nothing to go here now. Yeah, it's just a switch. Okay, back to the other room with the old style phonograph. And I'll see if there's some other way. Or we could just do the next part here. I don't know. Which room is this? Oh, good. I remembered this time. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can't help but think that I've got to get that sphere back somehow. Because there's more stuff that looks like it uses that symbol. Give me my sphere. I didn't. That was not meant to be a permanent thing. Gimme. Give it. Anything else here? Well, okay. But why? So obviously I'm supposed to take that somewhere, record something, and then I can play it back here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Stop it. Oh. But if that thing downstairs is not where I recorded, I sure as heck don't know where that would be. Only thing I can see that's a little weird here is there's no, this looks like a power connector of some kind, right? And there's already a cylinder in there. And this has nothing to do with that. So I'm supposed to maybe record something, put it in there, that talks into the, well, it's kind of like maybe a phone box, I don't know. Well, at this point, unless I'm missing something pretty obvious, then really the next thing is that I've got the next pyramid. I can start that too. And maybe that'll shake loose some more stuff. That's not the right way. We'll see. Not the last one, so it's not like it's gonna... Not like we're going to endgame too early. In fact, I doubt this game would actually let you get to endgame too early. Aha! There we go. That is what goes on that pedestal. We'll go do that. And which door was that? No, writing last night ended up being one... Was it like... It was really just a couple paragraphs. But it kind of... They're the right thing to kind of get me... To help me see like what I want to do next better. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. No, not what I thought. Such strong Myst vibes here. I will say, I like the story in Myst a lot better. But there's a lot of stuff about the design in this that took all the lessons from Myst and applied them really well, really improved on them. Whole nother room in here. Okay. That looks very interesting. Excuse me. There's a board loose in the floor. It's like the first thing. I'm like, look under there. Find the thing under there, but it won't. It's not letting me. So apparently that's not it. Let's go down the hallway. Is that latched? Stuck? I'm trying to move it. Why are you not moving? I don't know what accent that was. Huh. Nice view out there. Kind of wish that was more dynamically rendered. Like, you can tell that's just a picture, but it's a nice one. Yeah, I don't know why that won't let me move it this time. Okay, well, let's take a look at this safe, so prominently displayed here. Well, that's... I don't see a, like, combo on there. There's nothing to play with here. Trying to look up on top. Nope. They made it really clear here. Lots of people have tried to whittle this thing back and forth. Look at... Apparently other people have had more success. It looks like the wheel around it might be a... Yes, that's... No. No keyhole. What is that? Seriously, what is that? Fine. Anything that goes there? Alright, what have you got to say? I knew you would not disappoint me. You have proven yourself a worthy apprentice, and now you stand on the threshold of mankind's greatest day. I have not brought you here simply to bear mute witness to my achievements. You have a role to play, one more pivotal than you will ever know. Know that the breakthrough we now make together I could never have made without your vital contribution. What is this guy doing? What's he using me for? I don't like it. Okay, well there's that. Doubt that's it. Doesn't look right. Yeah. What else might benefit from a screwdriver here? This is just not ready. We gotta get that switch thrown. Okay, well let's go see if the screwdriver will at least let us free the latch. Oh, we gotta do that too. Duh. That's probably why that isn't working. I'm silly. Alright. Oh, they're not all labeled. Oh, you're mean. Okay. Got it. There we go. I am silly. These sorts of things are a nice touch in the game too, where real mechanisms sometimes have that, where you need multiple stages of things to work. It's absolutely, like, logically unnecessary in the game, but it's a nice physical touch that they make, you know. Like, there's something about sort of ramping up the power by flipping 4 switches instead of just pushing one simple button. It's a very thoughtfully designed game. It's pretty cool. Okay. It's all powered up, it says. Now what? And that's the screw, yes. There's the screwdriver. There's the screw in the hole it goes into. May I please fix? Please? Well, this seems busted. I can't zoom in. Okay. Apparently, nope, don't want that. Apparently, I'm still missing something that goes inside there to connect everything. Right? Because if I were done, it would let me. There's a sad cat in the background. What about you? Did I grab you yet? No. Now I feel like I'm looking around for spare bits of metal somewhere. Are you open yet? Anything in there that I can grab and repurpose? Nope. Anything else just lying on the desk? Uh-uh. So just keep looking around. Yeah, I've got no idea. Huh. It kind of moves. There we go. That's actually a little weird that it just moves a little teeny bit. Like, move or don't. Just sit there and whittle. Well, later, I guess. Glad I noticed. Don't know what to do with it yet. Oh, I'm going to look at the windowsill. Because I saw those books, thought there might be something there, but no. You don't get to stop in the hallway, so it's not like you can grab anything there. What about you? Are you in electric safety open now? Nope. No. Boy, I feel like this one, even more than usual, you really have to keep your eyes peeled. And still it's not helping. Take a look at this again. No, nothing fancy. I say there might be a chance that you have to somehow like activate it, but no, it's just a screwdriver. What else might you have to do? That that is pretty frustrating, right? Yeah, the only thing I can imagine, normally when it simply won't let you complete a puzzle, it's because there's some piece that's just missing in there. It's just not time yet. But I wouldn't know where to. Aside from these two areas, I wouldn't know where to begin looking for whatever that is that's missing from the little laser control panel thing. Boy, got a cat in the background who's very, very determined to get into a room where I think everyone's probably still asleep. And that does nothing. That just sits there and whittles right now. I don't know. Stumped again. That board and the floor makes me think like there's something here I'm missing. This game, a loose floorboard is a clear indication that you need to like pick it up and look under it. But not this time. I don't know if you can hear that. The cat is now trying to work the doorknob to get into one of the rooms. He's very, very clever. He's actually pretty good with his paws, too. He's actually a little scary. If there's ever a cat revolution, he's going to be one of the leaders. I'm telling you. Good thing he's a nice guy. And this game's also been pretty fair about not hiding things in the dark. Like, very rarely, if ever, have I seen a case where, there are these spots like back in the corner where it's just really hard to see anything. And it turns out, oh, that's where the piece was that you needed, was over there in the shadows. Like, I've not seen them do that yet. And I'm very, very thankful for it. Let's see if there's anything else out here. Maybe there's something in the elevator I need to grab. No, I don't want to do that yet. Because even if I went down at this point, I wouldn't know where to look. Go figure. Alright, well, I haven't used this much. Maybe there's something going on here that you need magic vision to see. Doesn't appear to be. I'm hyperfixated on this because, again, it appears, so far as I know, because this is all pretend machinery, right? It appears as though I've got what I need to complete this. Because the screw is right there. I have a screwdriver. Let's just put this together. What in the heck? There's literally nothing else to grab here. Nope. Alright, well, I'm stumped. And I feel like I'm stumped on something pretty simple. Like, there's either a piece I'm missing, we got a safe that won't open, a do nothing doohickey, two of them actually, a part that's missing that I have no idea what it might look like, other than it's two of them, and there's either, yeah, it's two little squares that it fits into. Got nothing else to go on. What about you? Take a closer look here. No, not surprising. Excuse me. Pardon. Not surprising, there's nothing here. Boy, my voice is ruined this morning. Just because. Golly, I don't know. Like, it's weird that I feel like I need to leave this room with something like that sitting there where, again, it looks like I have all the parts. Or, like I said, as far as I can tell, I have all the parts. What about this? I guess we'll take a closer look at this. Huh. What else do you do to this thing to loosen it up? Seeing if I could, like, knock out the hinges, but nope. Yeah, I mean, it feels like whatever I'm going to need is probably in this safe. So I gotta wonder, what else do you need to do here? Like, It's not like you can oil it or something. It looks like there's some kind of mechanism around the outer edge that is completely non-interactive again. Not seeing anything else to manipulate on here. Nothing. And yeah, not surprisingly, there's nothing going on with that. Even these things look a little like, okay, so that's supposed to stay there because for whatever reason, for purposes of future animation, there's like a track that runs in. So this will move eventually, right? Like, we'll put something in there that'll be a post. It'll slide around that way. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. However, in the meantime, why can't I put the screw in there? And what's missing from the inside part, if anything? And I can't zoom in on here either. I mean, clearly, okay, so here's the thing. This does look broken. They have a couple loose wires. Obviously, that's not going to connect up here. We have to put something in there that makes it so that this whole thing connects. Don't want to read your letter again. But yeah, in terms of where that plate is, aside from in the safe that I can't manipulate, I guess if the first principle of this game is observe, the second principle is stay in motion. You can actually get really hung up just staying in one space. Keep moving around, keep looking at things. We'll go wander, see if there's anything else I can find. Where else might I look? I'm like looking for the boat. I'm like, no, the boat's gone. And you, I have a cylinder. Why don't you let me use it? I have a screwdriver now too. It's already went in there. Do your thing. Nope. It's not powered up, obviously, so not going to do its thing. So yeah, is there any place... Golly. Is there any place that screwdriver might be beneficial? Jimmying the machine? I don't have a token. Have a wax cylinder instead. No, can I get my sphere back now? Actually, this might be a thing. The only thing I can think of... It's still not letting me take it, and that bugs me. Give it back. You jerk. I was going to say, there's that box where you can shape that thing into different things, right? I'm like, well, maybe one of them was what I need to put in the oscilloscope to do that next puzzle. But if I can't get it back, so now is it waiting on me to do something with a cylinder here? Hell if I know. And why this? What is $17.95 and why do I care? How do we power that up? Gotta be a way to power it, right? Do we just need to turn this back on? Or did this thing blow a fuse? Yeah, I can't interact with it anymore. So... how do you power that? Weird objects. No apparent power supply. Okay. Well, I guess we're off to yet another room because nothing going on here. Hmm. Uh-huh. Good heavens. What is this? No? Oh. Now? How about you? Am I just lining up the keyhole and then leaving? No. Okay. Back on. What am I manipulating here? What's on the other side? Oh, yeah, go over here. That's pretty clever. I didn't think to look at that before. Still. Oh. Aw. That's it, right? Again, it feels like an almost solution. Like, what goes in there? Too many things. A little momentary burst of joy as I think I've finally pushed forward. And I did, in a little teeny way, but not where I thought I was. Okay. See if there's anything else going on in here. I don't really think it's anything else. You notice that as I move them away, they just kind of get darker. I can't look behind me, so if they're expecting me to line something up there, then we're kind of done. Yeah, I think the solution is to put that right where I had it, and then find whatever goes in there, which I do not have yet. So that's nice. Found a thing. That's done. For now. Can I take apart from one of these? Use a screwdriver, open it up, and... Yeah, where was the one that looked kind of like the one in that room? If that's what it is, then that would be pretty cool. The idea that, like, hey, this thing's broken. The solution is fix it. You know where there's another one. Go take the parts. Look at this. Okay. Now I go immediately from frustration to admiration. That is a really cool idea. I love that. Between now, yeah, the woodworking puzzle. Where am I going? And then that, where don't just think of this in terms of it being a puzzle game. Whoops, wrong room. It's not just a puzzle game. Oh, no, this is it. Just gotta go to... Where is it? There. It's like next level reasoning. And a lot more practical reasoning. I like it. I've been comparing this to Myst off and on, and that's one of the things that I actually did like in Riven. Riven, I think, even more than Myst. In Riven, there are some puzzles that are a little frustrating. I remember someone once telling me that, oh, well, the only way you can solve this is if you think exactly like the people who made the game. I'm like, not really. Like, there are puzzles in there that have really simple solutions, but the solution is, like, duck down and look under the door. You know, like, if you were there, that's what you would do. Same thing here. Okay. And apparently I don't need to put that back together. Although as a physics person, you know, someone who studied physics in college, it bugs me that the pitch changes when you change the amplitude. It should get louder and quieter there. Okay, this is actually a good point for a break. I've kind of used up all my steam for this morning, and I have a box of new goodies sitting behind me that I'm going to go look at. So we're going to call it good for now. Well, I hope you found that entertaining, at least. You know, sorry for putting everyone through the talking through the work stuff this morning, but like I said, I had some stuff I had to work out. So, anyway, God bless. Take care. Hope you have a really good day, and we'll see you again soon.